Welcome to USA News. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at the shared views of presidential candidates Donald Trump and Kamala Harris on the issue of tipping tax. We'll also dive into Trump's sharp criticism, where he claims that Harris and the Democratic Party have copied his ideas. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest news updates.
At the center of our plan for economic relief are massive tax cuts for workers that include something else that's turned out to be very popular, actually. Here it's very popular in this building and all those hotels that I saw that are so nice. I'm staying in a nice one. It's called no tax on tips. No tax on no tax on tips. I got that by having dinner recently in Nevada, where we're leading by about 14 points. Hello. I'll see you there very soon, everybody. And we're having dinner at a beautiful restaurant in the Trump building on the Strip, and it's a great building, and the waitress comes over. How's everything going? Really nice person. How's everything? Oh, sir, it's so tough. The government's after me all the time on tips. I said, well, they give you cash. Would they be able to find them? She said, actually, and I didn't know this, she said, very little cash is given. It's all put right on the check. And they come in and they take so much of our money, it's just ridiculous. And they don't believe anything we say. And they've just hired, as you know, 88,000 agents to go after them even more. And I said, this shows the level of most people go out, they hire consultants, they pay them millions of dollars. But I said to her, let me just ask you a question. Would you be happy if you had no tax on tips? She said, what a great idea. I got my information from a very smart waitress. That's better than spending millions of dollars.
And it is my promise to everyone here, when I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America. Including to raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
This morning, Vice President Kamala Harris proposing to eliminate taxes on tips during her Las Vegas rally, hours after the powerful culinary union endorsed her.
When I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America.
Trump slamming Harris, saying she copied my no taxes on tips policy. Vice President Harris on Saturday also dodging tough questions about the Biden administration's involvement in the Israel-Gaza war amid recent Israeli airstrikes.
We need a hostage deal and we need a ceasefire.
The 12,000-person political rally, a culmination of a 5-day rollout tour with Harris's vice presidential running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Many attendees energized with a shakeup on the Democratic Party ticket.
Would you be here if the ticket hadn't changed?
No, I probably would not be here.
Meanwhile, Trump attending fundraisers in Wyoming and Colorado, his last swing state event 8 days ago in Atlanta, Georgia. His vice president nominee, J.D. Vance, continuing to slam Harris's VP pick, Tim Walz, who left the military after earning the highest enlisted rank for his unit, but right before his unit could have been sent to war.
It doesn't make sense for us to fight over each other and talk or comment about each other's service.
Walz appearing to use the attacks launched on him on Trump.
Donald Trump knows nothing about service. It's pretty hard to provide service to others when you're too busy looking out for only yourself.
Zorin Shah, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Meanwhile, former President Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, responded to comments that the former president made about a vice presidential pick. Now, during an interview last week, the former president wouldn't say if Vance would be ready to serve as president on day one. In an interview with Jonathan Karl on This Week, Vance responded to that comment.
Most people, 99% of the country, they don't vote on who the vice presidential nominee. They're voting for Donald Trump or for Kamala Harris, not for JD or Tim Walz, right? But what I think that he does believe, because he made it the main focus of his vetting process, is, do I think this person can be president on day one if, God forbid, something happens? Yes. So I absolutely am sure that Donald Trump is confident in my abilities. I also think that he's right, that the politics of this really don't matter that much.